Hey Pisces and Pisces lovers and friends. Welcome back to the Pisces portal. So today I wanted to talk to you all about the importance of raising the bar and just what that means from my perspective and kind of why I'm talking about this now. So any time is a good time to reflect on your life and your standards and how to make changes, based on where you are now. But I thought now would be a good time to talk about this because around birthday time, we really take a good look at where we've been and certain patterns and cycles that we've endured, certain experiences that we've had, certain people that are in our lives, and just how those connections with those people impact us. Okay. We also set goals and reflect on our accomplishments, but also consider what else we would like to accomplish as well. So what exactly do I mean by raising the bar? And kind of what does that mean by definition? So I do have a couple little notes here because this is a bit of a last minute thing, okay? But I still felt like it was very important to discuss this today. So by definition, raising the bar is really about setting high standards and raising your expectations. So whether your birthday has already passed, like mine, if it's today, happy birthday, by the way, or, if it's coming up, take a moment to really consider what it is that you've gone through and what it is that you are not only not willing to accept anymore, but what it is that you want to have to look forward to. And also the emphasis on raising the bar and, revising your standards and raising your expectations. The emphasis is on you. Because a lot of times when it comes to thinking about certain experiences we've had, we might narrow it down to a place or, a certain person or a group of people. But, let's not forget that we are still the common denominator, okay? And in being able to honestly accept that, it puts you in a different position, okay? It puts you in a position where you're willing to hold yourself accountable and really be a leader, okay? One thing that I thought was interesting when I was looking through a lot of the article titles about raising the bar, they were all like work related. And it's like they were all like articles for like managers or business owners or executives, okay? So when it comes to raising the bar for yourself and your life, it really puts you at the head instead of feeling like, oh, you're just, in the center here and all this crazy stuff is happening around you and you're just a victim that's just susceptible to anything just, happening to you. That's not true, okay? Yes, things in life do sometimes seemingly like happen out of nowhere, but more often than not, they don't. Okay, more often than not, we have control over what happens in our life on a day-to-day basis. Another thing too with raising the bar, it really helps you to maximize your time. So with this being birthday time and all that fun stuff, this is really like about preparing yourself to maximize this, next year. Okay. So this whole discussion, okay, bringing up the notion of raising the bar, the importance of raising the bar, is a reminder for you that you have the power. Okay, you have the power to decide what kind of energy, what kind of experiences, what kind of people and places you are going to entertain, welcome, and accept into your space and into your life. Okay, you have that power. And, I think sometimes we forget, that we, again, that we have that power. So this is really just a gentle reminder that you need to focus on who you are on a deep soul level, because when it comes to reflecting on the past or even maybe the present, okay, maybe you have been victimized in some way, okay? Maybe, you have really been hurt, okay? But what about where you are in the present? And also, what about remembering just where your power truly comes from, okay? That allows you to decide and say, hey, moving forward, this is, what I'm going to do. Or these are going to be the only kinds of people that I have around me, or the kind of energy I have around me. Or even to take it a step further, because there's definitely a big emphasis on the physical and certain things being in place, like I'm only going to live in this kind of neighborhood, or I'm only going to have this kind of significant other. But also too, remember to raise the bar in your thinking. Like that's really where the bar needs to be raised the freaking highest. Okay? Like, all other things aside, all physical things aside, consider the standards that you have for thinking. We have these standards for all these other things, like I just mentioned, but it's like, what about our standards for thinking? It's like, when we start thinking negatively about ourselves or about someone else or about some situation, do we have standards in place for what to do once we start, going down that, that negative path, thinking about something? Okay, so that's just another thing to consider. Having certain standards and, expectations for yourself in how you think as well. Not just in terms of, I'm only going to wear these kind of clothes, or, I'm just going to eat this kind of food, or, that stuff is important too. But on a deeper level, it's really about, okay, what are my standards for the way that I think, the way that I see the world, the way that I view myself. Okay, because once you have a grip on that, or you're where you would like to be in thought, then everything else, like physically speaking, is gonna follow suit with that. It's gonna be in alignment with that. But everybody is in a different place. Okay, so you might be in a place where, you do have really great standards and expectations for yourself in terms of how you think. But maybe there's just one situation that you need to really, assess and reflect on and, decide okay, this is what I need to do in this situation. So just like in a reading, take it how it resonates, okay? Take what works for you, if any of it works at all. Okay, let's see. I feel like I kind of touched on everything that I have here written down. But yeah, I just wanted to share this message, Pisces, because, time goes by, really fast. And I feel like during this, pandemic, time has gone by like faster than I could have imagined. And you want to do your best to really make the most of your energy, your thoughts, your time, your talents, just your whole entire life. I also wanted to share this too because I actually have like real art in my apartment now that I got on Friday from an event that a friend and I went to. So there are these two women here, and one is saying, the power has always been inside you. And then the other one, she's like, you're right. Okay, you're right. I'm a badass witch. Okay. So Pisces, whether you're a witch or not, remember that you always have the power to make a decision, make a new decision. You always have the power to decide, you know what, I'm not going to tolerate this anymore. And again, not just from other people, but from yourself. Because honestly, Pisces, we play ourselves more than other people play us. Okay? Like, that's real talk. So remember that you always have the power within you, now and forever, okay, to just make positive changes in your life and to set new intentions and goals. So just continue to aim high, look forward, and just be blessed. And happy birthday, Pisces. Bye.